Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and whoever stumbles upon this video, welcome to not the Duelist podcast. Yes, on this time I'm going to branch out to some other content. I'm still going to be uploading the Duelist podcast, no kidding, but instead I'm going to work on more unique stuff, like this series, for example. I had an idea for a video where we have ChatGPT over here. There's kind of all around the internet. There's really smart AI that can basically make anything. So we're gonna make a Yu-Gi-Oh archetype. So in order to make it a Yu-Gi-Oh archetype, let's ask him. First, let's see how he's doing. Let's say hello. Say hello. How can I help you today? Can you make a Yu-Gi-Oh archetype? A new Yu-Gi-Oh archetype. Sure. Here's a new Yu-Gi-Oh archetype. Archetype name: Dimension Warriors. They're a group of interdimensional fighters who use their unique powers and abilities to defeat your opponent. They're capable of summoning powerful monsters from other dimensions. Gameplay: Dimension Warriors use powerful spells, traps to control the game. They're capable of summoning high-level monsters quickly and easily. And the spells or traps are designed to disrupt their opponent's strategies. The Dimension Warriors have a strong focus on graveyard manipulation, allowing them to bring back the fallen allies and reuse the resources. Signature cards: Dimension Portal. Spell that allows... Okay, these are some ideas. Say Dimension Portal. Spell that allows the player to special summon Dimension Warrior. Okay, let's see. Dimensional Mirror, a trap card that negates an opponent's monster effect and allows the players to summon a Dimension Warrior from their hand. Dimensional Leader, the archetype's boss monster, powerful warrior from another dimension with higher attack defense. Okay, more specific requests. I'm gonna ask for, let's say, Dimension Portal. What does Dimensional Portal do? It allows the player to special summon Dimensional Warrior from the extra deck to use powerful monsters and gain advantage on the field. The specific details of this card's effects, such as restriction requirements, define the specific card or design or the player. Okay, so let's say this. Dimension Portal. So we got Dimensional Portal. There we go. So we got one archetypal thing down. Now let's see what their summoning mechanic is. What's the summoning mechanic of the Dimensional Portal? Let's see. What is it? What's it gonna come up with? What's it gonna do, huh? Summoning mechanic of the Dimensional Portal. Oh, oops. My bad. The Dimensional Warrior archetype. Oopsie doopsie. You are focused on summoning the monsters from the deck or hand. Okay. No, you don't need the rest of it. So it's purely a main deck. Okay, so it has no extra decks. That's good to know. Okay. Let's ask for the starter. Best card that's... Okay. Design monster to start your Dimensional Warrior combos. So let's see what it says. It's gonna generate something. Sure, here's a monster of Dimensional Warrior type that can help start some of their powerful combos. Dimensional Recruit. Light, level 4, warrior, attack and defense. When you use normal summon, you can one Dimensional Portal from your deck to your hand. Woo! Directly, not even just archetype, just directly searching a... Woo. Damn, that's good. Ooh, what's Dimensional Recruit? What does Dimension Recruit do? Recruit do. Let's see what it does. What does it do? Dimension Recruit is a monster card. Oh, okay. So Dimensional Recruit. Dimensional Recruit. Yep. Monster Warrior Light. Okay, so effect. Level 4. 7. Oh, not 41. Level 4. Attack 1700. Defense 1200. No, it's a light warrior like the rest of them. And its effect is when it's normal summoned. When this card is normal summoned, I can add one dimensional portal. Specifically that card. There we go. That's all it does. Actually, let's double check. Dimensional recruit do. What else does it do? Only has one effect. Okay, no. You don't need to tell me. Okay, so we got this starter. A combo starter, that's good. Now let's get their next card. What is another card in the archetype? Sure, here's another card, Dimension Warriors archetype, Dimension Gate. Add one Dimension Warrior from deck to your hand. Then you can reveal one card in your hand. If it's a Dimension Warrior, add a Dimension... Jesus Christ! Oh my god, that... Bruh. No. It's a double searcher. Okay, fine. I'm doing what the AI does. Oh my god. No. It's a double searcher. Oh my god. Dimension. Let's go Dimension Gate, yeah. Jesus Christ. That is way too strong. Okay. Let's see, what's the next card in the archetype? So, now we got this broken ass cards. So that's cool. Let's get it to design a trap. Okay. Sure. Here's the trap card. The Dimension Warrior archetype. Dimension Barrier. When your opponent normal special summons a monster, you get to summon and banish that monster. This card is in your graveyard. You can banish one other Dimension Warrior monster from your graveyard. Have this card here. Woo! That's pretty good. Okay, let's do it. Let's rapid fire all these traps, all these spells. Boom. And I want to assume it's a counter trap. What's it called? Dimension Barrier. Doesn't it already exist? Whatever. Dimension Barrier. Which means... Wait, this deck can search Dimension Shifter. No. If you think about it. This deck can it search Dimension Shifter? Dimension Warrior Mon. No, wait. We know Shifter's a spellcaster. Damn, okay. Never mind. Okay, so we got Dimension Barrier. This archetype's looking good. It's looking good. Let's do double. Let's make it do 2 Dimension Warrior monsters. Monsters to extend our plays. Okay, let's see what it comes up with. Here are 2 more Dimension Warriors to add to the archetype. Dimension Striker. He's an Earth level 5. Okay. Little divergence. Is normal summon. You can have a Dimension Mirror from deck to your hand. Okay, we gotta know what Dimension Mirror does. This card is normal summoned. You can destroy 1 card on the field. Yeah, these you can tell the AI, they don't make the most complicated cards. But they make the most broken ones. Like, oh yeah, casually a search 2. Okay. yeah, we're just gonna add a search 2, So let's do Dimension Enforcer first. Dimension Enforcer. And boom, that's all he does. Nothing else. Level 6 was it? Yeah. I would have asked it, but it has so much. I think it needs more special summons though. Even though it does have the directly from the the deck special summon, not even level 4 or lower, just directly from the deck. Level 6 warrior fire. Okay. Fire. Warrior. What's his attack and defense? 20, 2400, 1800. Yeah, I don't know. This archetype just varies in terms of power. I don't know. Dimension Enforcer. Okay. The next guy he's Dimension Striker. Okay. When he's normal summon, you add Dimension Mirror, one of the cards. Dimension Striker. You know what? I think the reason it's giving me too many basic cards is because I'm not asking it for requirements. So maybe I should ask for more requirements, like, oh, make it this way, make it that way. Like, make it this one have a graveyard effect. But it also special summons. Say make a new monster for the Dimension archetype that has 2 effects. Effects. Okay, one of them special summons, and the other one is a graveyard effect. Sure, here's a new monster dimensional archetype, both a normal summon and special summon. Wait, no. What level did it make it? Oof, level 4, okay. We're good. Dimension Strategist. When this card normal summon, you can special one level 4 lower dimension monster from your Jesus Christ, with the broken cards. You manage from Dimension Warrior to add this card to your hand. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this game just wants to make. He's like, yeah, I just want to make the most broken cards in existence, like casually. Oh, yeah, I forgot to finish Dimension Striker. Oops. We're asked for the new guy. So Earth. Yeah, this guy's Earth. Yeah, that finishes him. His brother, Mr. Strategist. Mr. Strategist. Okay, so that makes him a level 4 warrior light monster that is way too broken for its own good. It's like, yeah, like, make a good card. Okay, let's just make it broken. It's like, okay, make a normal card. We'll make it dog water. It's like, what? What do you want, AI? Like, you're in a weird mix limbo area. Still fun. Okay, now this thing needs a boss monster. Let's design one more. I'm gonna make a dual, because we have like level 4s, level 5s, level 6s. Okay, make a level 6 dimension warrior monster that can special summon himself and has a second effect. You have to ask it specifically. I see now. Okay. Itself and has a second effect. So it's thinking. Let me get the blank card ready. He's level 6 dimension warrior, 2 effects, dimension commander. He's a wind. Ooh, with a good chunk of attack too. You can special summon this kind of attribute one dimension monster you control. This card's normal special summon. You can add a dimension warrior monster from deck to your hand, except dimension commander. Okay. I don't need the rest of the effects. So he's a wind, 26 2000, level 6. There we go. Make him a wind warrior. Boom, there we go. Dimension commander. Now I want to ask for it. Wait, oops. Okay, so I'm gonna need it to make. I'm gonna elaborate on dimension mirror. They keep mentioning that card. Like one of the previous cards literally just searches it out, one of the previous level 5s. So it's a trap card. Yeah, you mentioned that before, but what does it do? A negative activation, you do destroy that monster. Okay. It's more disruption for this deck. So a second. So this deck's like they can spam out his monster and has an obsession with counter traps. Okay. It's not even like a Dimension Warrior only. It's just like an Omni Negate, just casually. Just a casual, like an Omni Negate. Why not? Can you make a continuous spell for the archetype with 2 effects? Oh no. Okay. This happens, just gotta refresh. Boom, there you go. This thing has this website. Yeah, chatbot's really good, but it has a couple issues, stuff like that, disconnecting. It happens. Okay. Let's go all the way down. Sure, here's a continuous spell for the Dimension Warrior archetype with 2 effects. Dimension Nexus. They all gain 500 attack and defense, and 1 per turn. You can add 1. with the searching, of course, with the searching. Yeah, you can't have this archetype without every card having a search, of course. Is it Dimension Nexus? Okay, we need next we're gonna need okay, this archetype's looking good. It needs a couple more lower levels, but first I wanted to design a boss monster. Make 2 boss monsters with 3 effects each for this deck. Okay. Each with 3 effects. Dimension Overlord, attribute Dark, level 10, 4th. Jesus Christ! And you can instant summon him because of course you can. Special described by attributing 3 dimensional warrior monsters. You can target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. Discard your graveyard, and you can banish dimension warriors from your graveyard. Special summon this card. Dimension Dominator, level 2. Jesus Christ! This archetype is so unbalanced. We're attributing 4 dimensional monsters. You can banish one card from your opponent's graveyard. Discard your graveyard. You can banish it. Okay. This might ruin this deck, but I want to ask, are these cards special summonable? Are the effects of Diamond... What was the card called? Let's see, what are they called? What are they called? Okay. Over here. Dimension Portal. Okay. Right, Dimension Portal. Are they special summon? The card that demand can be special summoned by their own effects by attributing the required dimension. But then I can special summon by Dimensional Portal. Depends on the specifics of this card's effect. Restrictions. As a design, Dimensional Portal is not part of the Dimension Warrior archetype. Therefore, can. Okay. So I can't determine, but for the sake of balancing this archetype, I'm going to get Dimension Portal. Just a balance, just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, let's make the 2 boss monsters then. Okay, so Dimension Overlord. There we go. Spell. Level 10, Dark. Okay, so let me decide. So I'm gonna decide that no, you can't special summon because that's too much of a free special summon. I don't know. It's just that would make the archetype kind of unfun. It's like, ha! I slammed down my big boy on the field. Kind of ruins the whole archetype, in my opinion. So, boom. Dimension Overlord, which means okay. Okay, let's see. Dimension Dominator. The level 12. I don't know if you even wanted monsters that high. Light 4,500 attack. He does require 4 tribute, so I'm like, fair enough. Yeah, it's stronger than a god card. Fair enough. There we go. Boom. Yeah, warrior effect. That's good. Okay, the Dimension Archetype's looking good. It has 2 boss monsters. Okay. It has 2 boss monsters, Dimension Overlord Dominator, Dimension Nexus, Dimension Commander, Dimension Striker, Enforcer, Dimension Barrier, Dimension Gate, Dimension Recruit, Dimension Portal. So, we're missing. I'd say, let's make, Dimension Barrier? Oh, wait, where's the counter trap? I mean, where's the, this didn't upload. I'll upload it afterwards. For now, let's make a design 2 more low-leveled monsters. Okay. Make 2 level 4 or lower monsters for the archetype to further special summon and this dex plays. Each card must have 2 or more effects. Then, once that's designed, we'll make maybe 1 more spell. We'll ask it for like a quick play. Okay, Dimensional Recruiter. Wait, we have this card already. Well, this guy's new. Okay, so that's fine. We got this new guy. It was basically the same one with an added effect, so it's fine. Dimension Defender. Okay. It was 14 and 17? Yeah, 14 and 17. Okay, so with this, I'm just gonna say the 3. Okay, let's make. Boom, there we go. I'm level 4. Okay. Actually, I want to make the last card a bit more unique. Let's ask it to design a union monster for this deck. Or lower monster for this deck. Then design a spell card for this archetype. This spell card, design a quick play spell. Quick play spell card for this archetype. Both cards need to have 2 or more effects. Okay, and then once we're done, I'll conclude it, and I'll get back to you guys with. I'll get back to you guys with other stuff. I'll get you back with you guys, and I'll design a deck around this, this archetype. Okay, Union Monster, Dimension Union. Okay, literally just call it. Okay, there we go. You can target one Dimension Warrior monster you could equip this card or equip in special summon. Monster gain 500 attack and will be destroyed by battle defense. You can destroy this card extent. Dimension Warp. If you control a Dimension Warrior, you can actually win this fight. Choose one Dimension Warrior from your deck and special summon face up defense position. Then you can add one. Of course, can't get the AI not to make broken cards. Just gotta accept it after a while. After a while, you just gotta accept it. Okay, you just gotta be like, you know what? Nah, you know what? It makes it. It does that. And this archetype will be sort of a mess, but sort of god and overpowered. I don't know. It feels like Crystal Beast. Like, they just garbage cards, but incredibly good support, or just like 1 or 2 effects that are just godly, but everything else sucks. Yeah, just like Crystal Beast. Okay. Wind. Boom, there we go. What was the wind? Attack 1000, defense 1700. Level 4. Okay. There we go. Boom. Make it a union. There we go. Dimension Union. And then Dimension Warp, which will be our final card. Hello, I'm back, and after testing with this deck a bit, it's kinda garbage. Okay, let me explain. The archetype, how it kind of works is you want to see your spells as frequently as possible, but almost every card either special summons another card from deck, but since all these are on normal summon, basically you normal summon one, play another from deck, and that's basically the extent of your plays, unless you have one of the spells in the field. So this deck is really carried by the spell of traps, but it doesn't have many. It only has, Dimension Gate, Dimension Nexus, Dimension Portal, Dimension Warp, which are all great cards. But I think what this deck needs is Left Arm Offering. Or was it right? I don't remember. No, it was right. Yeah, it was Left Arm Offering. Yeah, okay. So I think what this deck needs is 3 of Left Arm Offering. Banish your entire ad to add a spell, and you can't activate spells during... You know what? No. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't think... I'm not quite sure. There's something wrong with this archetype. And I'll demonstrate. Here, I'll demonstrate. Let me go over to the duel room. Let's see this. Look, let me show you. Okay, so draw into 5. We got Dimension Union, Overlord, Dominator, Recruit, and Barrier. And okay, what can I do with this hand? I could normal summon Dimensional Recruit. Normal summon, I can add Dimensional Portal from my deck to my hand. So okay, that's cool. Let's add Dimension Portal. Special summon level 6 or lower dimension. Don't mind if I do. So I'll special summon it. Now I'll take the only monster that can actually have an effect if it's normal or special summoned. So I special summon Dimension Commander, which is normal special summon. I can add 1 Dimensional Warrior from my deck to my hand. So I add the next part of my combo. Remember, this is specifically a warrior monster, so fortunately I can't really do much. Okay, so add 1 from your deck to your hand. We have all the Dimensional Warriors we need, so I guess I'll add... It doesn't matter at this point, just whatever is for next turn. Let's say... I don't know, why not Defender? It doesn't matter. Then I would equip the Union right here. over to the spell on trap zone. Let's say to commander. Then activate its effect to special summon itself because it does no restriction to it. So I get a special summon itself. Give me a second. So boom. Now we tribute these three monsters. Special summon Dimensional Overlord. Set one and pass. This deck can't really do much. All it can produce is this guy who can, once per turn, destroy a card your opponent controls, not even on a quick effect, and that's it. And it has like okay recursion. And that's about all the deck can do. Somewhat inconsistently get Overlord on the field. I'm thinking of other outside. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna play around this deck one more time. So I'll be back in a sec, and I'll see what else. Like, what other can I condense this deck to add hand traps? Because this is just purely those cards. Okay, I think returning back, I think I finally found the best build for this deck. You know, like I said earlier, this deck's complete garbage. It can do much, even with all the powerhouse. But I think I found a little place for it. Now, as you could tell in the replays, I didn't really use much of my hand. It was very full. So I thought, like, you know what? Forbidden Droplet would be perfect because that's okay. They're the discards, and this deck seems to have a lot of cards in hand. And also cards like Lightning Storm, because this deck also, a lot of the cards are board breakers instead of makers. So the idea of breaking their board is something this deck needs to focus on, but the interruption is never a bad thing. So you got Ash Blossom and Infinite Imperm. Now for the Dimension cards itself, I got this. You got One Dimension Commander. While it's a good card, you only want to really special summon it off your other cards. And by itself, the Tribute effect is not good. But this effect, because it can be special summoned, so that's what makes it so unique. Defender. Defender and looking at Defender and Strategist, they basically do the exact same thing. Their graveyard effect is slightly different. This one says you can banish one other dimension monsters to add one dimensional warrior monster from your deck to your hand. This one banishes another dimension warriors to add this card to your hand. But other than that, they're basically the same card. So Defender and Strategist at 3, because they can special summon from deck. One of Enforcer, so you can special summon off Portal, which special summon level 6 or lower. It's level 6. All this is pop a card in the field, but that could be useful, you never know. Dimensional Overlord. Dimension Overlord is, the boss monster for the deck, as the other Dimension Enforcer, had way too many tributes. 4 is too much, so we'll go for the 3. This guy will be our boss monster. Dimensional Recruit, so we can add our Portal from deck to hand. That's great. Portal's free special summon from deck. Union is also a free special summon because it can once per turn equip itself to a warrior or unequip and special summon it. So you can do that. And Dimension, and that's it. And Dimension Nexus at 3 because it gives us a little attack boost and searches for us once per turn. This one, our key card, Portal, special summon from deck, level 6 or lower. Great. And Dimension Warp, which is even better than Dimensional Portal, but it can't be searched, unfortunately. So if you control a Dimension Warrior monster, you can activate this card, choose a Dimensional Warrior monster from your deck, special summon and face-up defense position. Then you can add one Dimensional Warrior monster from your deck to your hand. And Dimensional Barrier being the normal special summon negate and banish that monster. As the other one was really good, Dimensional Mirror, I don't think was that good. The only reason it was good is because one of the cards would search it, one of the level 5s, and that card's utter garbage. So yeah, that's how we got the deck. Here, let me show you what it can do now. Let's see. Now, one thing I will tell you about the archetype, the strengths is they can search well and always has a handful of cards, but its weakness is that it just crumbles to any hand trap. Plus, it's just not that consistent or strong. So, but it can get some cards out. It can do some stuff. So, I'm gonna start with. Ooh, that's not a good hand. Anyways, I had normal summon strategist. Activate its effect. Special summon from my deck. Where is the fire one? No, not Enforcer. The other fire one. This guy. No, not this guy. This guy, Defender. Special summon Defender from deck. Then I'm going to activate Commander's effect. I can special summon by attributing him, and it allows me to add one dimensional warrior monster from my deck in my hand. So I'm gonna add the boy himself, the mad lad, the big boy. Where is he? Overlord. There we go. Then, with no normal summons left, we can activate Union's effect to equip itself and then special summon itself. Equip, then special summon, then I'll tribute off all three. So special summon Overlord. And then if we want, we can activate this graveyard effect here. Banish another dimensional warrior to add this card to your hand. Or you can banish another dimensional warrior to add a dimensional warrior from your deck to your hand. Just kind of broken defender because yeah. Anyways, we don't have any normal summons left, so yeah, set one pass. So again, the strengths and weaknesses, the consistency is not bad. It does have a pop, which is cool, and its recovery is amazing specifically because of recruit, defender, and defender and strategist. Defender can literally infinitely banish cards from your graveyard. As long as you have dimensions in your graveyard, you can just keep adding cards. Because reminder, this isn't once per turn, so you can just banish these three and just add three from your deck to your hand, which is insane. But at the current moment, we're not doing it because we don't do it immediately. Because this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 3-dimensional warriors to special summon. Maybe you want Overlord over than making a new combo. But yeah, that's the deck basically. Dimensions. So thanks so much, OpenAI. Thank you. Let's thank the AI. There we go. Thanks for making the archetype. Do a little smiley face. Boom. There you go. You're welcome. I hope Dimension Warrior archetype provides you with new exciting possibilities for Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck building. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask. Nope, that concludes it. Thanks so much, OpenAI, and thank you for watching. It's been fun. Been messing around with this deck, and probably I bet you my version is not the best. Definitely someone can make some sort of warrior turbo version of this deck a lot better than I can, but I just used the cards provided and did what I could. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching, and this is Parsboss signing out for another time.